It's just the penalties killing you the whole game there.
Yeah, we've been running into that for the first 6 weeks now. There was a couple times this game where we get down in there in good position and we go backward instead of forward. So it definitely hurts. It's frustrating.
Joe, you had the offense roll a little bit earlier on. I guess how much do you look back on not being able to add early on as much as you might have?
Yeah, it's tough, man. You get ahead that early, and you have our defense making stops. You'd definitely like to add another score there and make it 17 or more. If you can, we had the opportunity to do it. And like I said, a lot of the times penalties ended up hurting us.
Joe, when you talk about the penalties, though, is it, people sometimes talk about lack of discipline. Sometimes, can you put your finger, because it seems like it's a consistent thing.
Yeah, it's guys fighting in there, man. I think we've had some holding calls, and it's guys fighting, trying to block as hard as they can, and sometimes it's tough in there. And then some of the other one that we've had is just lining up, getting on the ball and stuff like that. And that's a combination of things, but they both have to stop if we want to be successful.
Where do you see it now with the 3 losses in a row? Is it just a question of just hanging in there? And
we've been here before, man. It's a tough league. It's a lot of tough games, and it's a long road ahead. So we got to stay as confident as we can, and we got to move forward and just keep our head down and go get it. Our division's still up for grabs, and a lot of things are. So we got to keep fighting and do our best to win games.
Joe, I know you don't want to make excuses, but you had a lot of backup offensive linemen. How much is that playing into some of these penalty troubles?
Well, hey, those guys, like I said, a lot of the time those guys are in there fighting, and they're going against good players on the other side. So they want to do their best to open up holes and keep the quarterback clean. And like I said, sometimes you get on an edge, and sometimes things happen like that. Having said that, just as I said before, if we want to be successful, we want to win, we got to find a way to stop committing them.
And Joe, how tough is it? It's tough to win something, but how tough is it when you're not at full? You're very far from being a playmaker.
Oh, hey, you don't think about that stuff while you're out there. You don't really think about it now. There's no real excuses for anything, and you can't think about that. Every team's dealing with something every single week, and this week, and this is what we happen to deal with. A lot of guys going down, and we knew it, and we were ready for it. We were prepared, and we fought and fought and fought, and came up short in the end.